Hello, travelers. Recently, if you've been doing the Archon quest of Natlan, specifically in the English dub, you may have noticed that certain characters' voice lines are missing from the game. This includes Kachina, Kinich, and Ahaw, which leads to some really awkward scenes. Personally, when I started the Archon quest, I literally thought I was doing a world quest and Archon quest at the same time because the sudden silence was just too weird. Also, not to mention that during the 5.1 special program, other versions had many characters as the main hosts. Like Japanese version have Kinich and Ahaw. Chinese version have Xilanin and Nahida. But specifically in the English version, they replaced the main characters with two guys from the localization team, who represented themselves as NPCs to host the live stream. Now, you might be wondering why this is happening or when we'll get those voice lines back. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen any later or sooner, as if you might have noticed that in the main event, which is the Sub-Zero Festival, only Sino, Sarish, and Paimon's voices are available in the Sub-Zero Festival, leaving rest of the characters voiceless. This is all happening because of the voice actor or VA strike that's been going on since July. Now, for sure, AI can replicate the voices of these characters or someone else too. But if MiHoYo used AI or any other person to voice the characters, it would lead to further legal issues. That's why these characters are muted in the game, because HoYoverse has no choice otherwise. The voice actors are striking to prevent their voices from being used by AI or any other person without their consent. Personally, I think the voice actors' protest to stop AI from using their voices might actually make things tougher for everyone, and in some cases, for themselves too, which I'll discuss further into the video. By not recording or doing their voice lines, they're creating a gap that could push people to use AI voices just to keep the game experience intact. Even though the protest aims to protect their rights, not having the real voices in-game might actually make AI versions more popular, as fans might look for ways to fill in the awkward silence in-game. So, while they're trying to prevent their voices from being replaced by AI, the strike might end up encouraging people to turn to AI for those missing voices, which could make the problem even bigger in the end. Not to mention that the impact of the strike is affecting the voice actors' lives. For example, our cute little Paimon's voice actor is currently struggling financially due to this strike. In a tweet, she explains that she and her husband are deeply affected by the ongoing strike, both mentally and financially. I really hope this matter gets resolved soon so that the voice actors can get back to their work. On top of that, some data miners found out that this might continue in the future updates of Natlan, or as long as the VA strike goes on, meaning there's a possibility that we might not see voice lines in the upcoming patches of Natlan. So, if you're playing an English dub and missing on these voices, I suggest trying another language like Japanese or Korean. Now, I know the language packs are huge, and some people might not even have the storage to download them. But what can we do? Only if HoYoverse had a solution for that, the situation could be a little better. Also, I didn't mention this earlier, as some people might find it annoying, but if you've made it this far, a like and subscribe would really help out. Anyway, these are the main issues I wanted to cover up today, especially the missing voices in the Archon quest. It's been bothering me, and I know many other players are experiencing the same thing. Let me know in the comments if it's bothering you too. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.